The key's in it. All right, let's go check her out. Hello and welcome back to another video. As you can see, as I talked about in the last video I did, we got a new car for the channel. And this is it. It's a 2004 Audi A4 B6 Avant. As you can see, if I come around here to the back, and like I said, this is the new project car for the channel. As you can see, it's kind of had some love marks back here on the back. As you can see there, it's had its fair share of issues, but I got this car for a good price. It came off of Copart, as most of you may be familiar with. And if you're not, I'll let you know about Copart. It's kind of like a salvage auction kind of thing where you can get cars like this and other cars for really cheap. Not sponsored by them or anything. I wish I was, because that would have been cool, because then I wouldn't have had to pay for this car, hopefully. Or I could have got it cheaper, but I got this car pretty cheap anyway. So let me tell you about it. It's a 1.8 B6 A4, as I said. Here, I'll show you the engine as I show you some of the other stuff that it's got wrong with it, like this front fender here. And as you can see, like right there, it's all of that. It's gonna need a new headlight. Hood can probably be fixed. Bumpers had a little bit of love tapping going on there. And one thing I don't like about it also is the little license plate, front license plate thing, which here in the state of Illinois, you need a front license plate, but I haven't had a front license plate on my other Audi in quite a while, and I haven't been pulled over about it yet. So hopefully we stay good with that. But I'll show you the interior while I'm popping the hood. As you can see, here, let me make this a little bit brighter for you guys so you can see what's going on in here. As you can see, it's got tan interior. It's got 153,000 miles on it. Excuse all that stuff over there. That's the stuff I'm using to make this video with. But here, let me go ahead and pop the hood for you. You can check out the back seats area too. Interior is pretty clean overall. It's not that bad. Like I said, mostly everything's on the outside, and I'll pop the hatch back there in a minute so you can see that. Ooh, we are bright. Here, pop the hood for you. Which, this is kind of hard to do one-handed. There we go. Okay, so it's a 1.8 turbo motor, which it runs good. I haven't really seen yet like what the problems for this engine is, because I know like with the 2.0 T and like the B8 and B7s, like they kind of have oil consumption issues and things like that, which I haven't ran into that with this car yet. Hopefully, knock on no wood. Haven't run into that yet with this car, but it runs great. Like, this car doesn't have any check engine lights or anything like that. The transmission is strong, the engine is very strong. It's only got 153,000 miles on it. Like, everything is pretty cool with this car. Like, it runs good, it drives good, and the best thing I like about this car is it's paid for. Like, I miss not having a car note, which, you know, story of my life. But we all like nice cars, and this is what we like. So this is it. I'm gonna like kind of talk you through the plans as I kind of go back around it and stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna get another fender, but I've been trying to find a fender for this car that's the same color for quite a while, and I haven't been able to find a fender that's the same color as the car. So that's that. It's also got like some rust right there that you can kind of see there and along the door, and some on like the rocker panels too, which I'll try to get rid of that, fix it up. And that, as you can see, like this fender is pretty like well shot, but I haven't been able to find one in the right color. That's the only reason I haven't replaced it, because I'm trying to find one that's in the same color as the car so that I don't have to get it painted, repainted as soon, which as you see back here, I'm gonna have to get this repainted. Now my thought for this is, as you can see here, it's kind of like pushed the whole like door assembly, like this whole part is kind of pushed it up. So I'm thinking maybe he's gonna have to put this car on a frame machine or something like that to kind of pull it out. Like, it doesn't rub anything anymore. When he first got it, it rubbed a lot, which I can't remember if it's this tire or was the other one that was rubbing, but like it was rubbing really bad. Here, let me make it brighter back in there so you can see all that stuff. We had to take out the like fender liner to kind of get everything out to kind of get this car home, because I got this car in Minnesota, which if you're not from the United States, I live in Illinois. Well, if you are from the United States, you know Minnesota and Illinois are kind of not that close. They're close, but not close that close. Everyone keeps coming down here, but yeah, they're not that close. So I had to take that and get that out to clear that out. But as you can see here, oh boy, as you can see, it's got this really bad like issue here on the panel, and the back bumper is not aligned. The back bumper is like shot because it's got right there down there by the exhaust, which the exhaust didn't line up at all. Like the exhaust, like I'll like put some pictures and things like that up of when I first got the car too, when I got it from Copart. But like the exhaust was on the ground, like it was scraping and all that, and we were able to get that up kind of crudely. You can't really see it down there, but it's like held on by a clothes hanger. The car is also going to need another rear hatch, even though this may be able to be fixed, because Avants don't show up too often in junkyards and salvage yards around here. There are loads of B6 sedans, which is why I actually had the thought of, like, for these parts here, get like a B6 sedan, like where the window kind of comes down, which I'll put a picture of it on the screen to show you what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you guys can let me know if this might work out or not. Get that, because it's kind of the similar shape, and then just kind of like graft that in, like cut all of this out here and here too, cut all of that out, and then just kind of graft it back in with a sedan thing. I mean, but just leave this upper half the same. I don't know if that really makes sense, but maybe some of you will get that and let me know if that's something you think that could work out for this car. Now this here, I believe, was the wheel that was rubbing. Yeah, here, let me make it brighter again for you guys so you can see it. Yeah, you see it like right there. It was rubbing really bad there. And as you can kind of see, like a little bit more of this bumper situation here. So this car is definitely going to be a project, but I think it's going to be a good one. I mean, this is going to be a car too, like if you get one of these cars and it's not wrecked, like this is going to be like a nice affordable, like, you know, luxury car. Like, I mean, it's fairly quiet. It does have an exhaust leak. I'm going to close the hood down now. It does have an exhaust leak, but I mean, that's something that's very easily fixable. It needs new brakes because the brakes on here are kind of like I also want to get a new set of wheels for this car. Probably just gonna go with like B7 wheels. So, I mean, something that's like really cheap, and this fender's got a little rust in it too right here, which you can't even see that, but yeah, so it's got a little bit of surface rust, so we'll get that fixed up. As I said, get a new set of wheels for it, because these are kind of like trashed and I don't really like them anyway. So I'll put a picture of the wheels that I want to get up on the screen now and show you guys those. Like I said, they're B7 wheels. So yeah, that's really it as far as the outside. It's probably gonna need a, like, at least a new, like, the Y pipe in the back for the muffler, like, system, exhaust system. So I'll get that, maybe do something custom for that. I don't know why, but like, could you guys imagine this thing with a roof box? I don't know, like, I don't need that, but it would look really cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring you guys to the interior, kind of go over some of my plans that I have with the interior of this car. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter so you guys can see what's going on here. The car is an automatic. It's a 5-speed automatic, I believe it is. Like I said, it works good. It does what it's supposed to do. It doesn't slip or anything like that. Not so much a fan of this interior color in this car, if I'm being honest, but for what I got this car for, like, yeah, you just kind of have to go with it. And plus, I couldn't find any other Avants, except, like, I want to say a month or so after I got this one, the Copart that I got this one from had another one that had less miles on it than this one. It was in blue, so it would have matched the other car, but you know, you can't win them all. But this car it's pretty cool though. I mean, it's a nice, affordable car. It's very sensible. It's practical, because when you let the seats down, which I always like have those back seats down, because I kind of use this car as a work car now. But I always have the back seats down, and it just has like so much space and everything. None of the airbags deployed either in the accident that this car got in. And this right here, I don't know why that's so cool to me. Like, why don't new cars have a couple, like, I think other than Porsche, like the only one that has like these hideaway cup holders. Like, it keeps the interior like very clean and like minimalistic, but it's amazing. It also has a card holder, which Oh, there's a receipt in there. So yeah, that's that. It has a receipt in there. Which is weird. And this car has black floor mats because it didn't have floor mats when I got it, and as you can see, like this interior color, like it kind of gets dirty easily. So I just threw these in here out of my B8, and I got another set of floor mats for that car, and I just threw these in here to kind of keep it from getting any dirtier. Something else I want to do with this car is I want to change out this radio. I mean, it works fine, and I mean, if you're into cassettes and CDs, like it works fine, but I don't really like either of those. And I did come up with a solution to get Bluetooth in this car audio, which is this device here, which I'll make a video about this, but it just plugs into like the cigarette lighter down there. Works great. But I want to get something that has like Android Auto, and I can like have like a backup camera, like kind of modernize this car, which is another thing I want to do. Like I want to do a lot of modern touches. Like I want to get better brakes for this car. Like I want this to be like kind of an OEM plus kind of build, like not much. Like I don't want to go crazy with it. But like I said, I just want it to be like OEM plus. Like I want it to be like, if someone needed a cheap car, like this is what you could go for, and kind of show you like the possibilities for it. Yeah, so like I said, I want to get a new radio like head unit for it. I might want to get a tune for this car in the future because this thing is god awful slow, but that is something that I do kind of like about it, that it's so god awful slow that you can really have fun with this car and not like fear that you're going to end up in jail. Like this, like when I tell you, like it's unreal how slow this car is, but you can really like have fun with it and not, like I said, have the possibility of realizing that you're going to end up in jail. So, you know, that's pretty cool. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you have any other suggestions or anything that you might want to see done with the car, or like, you know, of a way to possibly fix the back for like the back part of the car, like as cheaply and economical as possible, you know, drop some comments down in the comments section down below and let me know about that. That's really going to be it for this video. Have a look out for the next video after this one. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. It's probably either going to be another Adams Mystery Box unboxing, because I know you guys love those so much. So check that out, or it might be doing the brakes on this car or the B8. So get subscribed for that, one of those videos. If not, maybe all three of them. Get subscribed for that, and yeah, that's going to be it. Have a great day, guys.